The judge will do a hearing. He's taking arguments in writing to decide aggravating factors, including a crime being committed in front of young people and the severity of this crime. And so the judge will have the ability to perhaps double. He could triple. He could go up to the max, which is 40 years. But more likely that you would see a doubling of this penalty. So perhaps about 25 years behind bars.
Joe Tamburino, does that make sense for you when you see an upward departure with these aggravating circumstances? Is that the kind of thing that he'll have to take into effect? And what kind of political pressure is Judge Cahill going to be under to make a sentencing decision?
That's a great question, because there's going to be a ton of pressure. Here's why. It is true that under count one, you can go up to 40 years. However, under our Minnesota sentencing guidelines, an intentional murder, that means when you intend to kill someone, has a 25-year sentence. So the issue will be, will the judge go beyond what is an intentional crime? Think of it. So if you intentionally kill someone, you get 25 years. Mr. Chauvin has been convicted of unintentional crimes and 2 negligence crime. Would the judge give him more than 25 years, more than if someone had intentionally killed another person? That's going to be the critical decision.
And what about the federal case? Do you think it even continues to move forward, the federal civil rights trial against him now that we have this state conviction?
Highly unlikely. We know that there has been some type of federal grand jury proceedings going on. Why? Because Dr. Baker testified in this trial that he has testified twice before at a federal grand jury, once last year and once in either January or February of this year. So even if that grand jury is still impaneled, at this point, after Mr. Chauvin is sentenced, really what would be the point of it, since Mr. Chauvin, we know, would at least be in prison for a couple of decades.
Makes sense. Joe, well, I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. All right, we appreciate that. I was already thinking ahead to another trial, but maybe we'll just stay focused in the moment a little bit on this.
Joe Tamburino, thank you.